That's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. To throw is Kaiser. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Akeem Hicks in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Returnable here from the 38. A 41-yard punt, 9 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Austin's offense ready to go again. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3. Because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, and right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
And Robinson, the motion man right. Now they fake the jet sweep there and a run instead with Harris. And he'll bring this one inside the 35. 63 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. They go play action with Lawrence. And he's going to drop this down to Harris, middle of the field. And he'll go down at the 28. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. On play action, Lawrence. Man open, here is Jones. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. After one, a 14-3 ball game. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. Here's Lawrence. He rifles complete, caught by Moore. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5, pickup of 3. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
And it's caught. Touchdown. Robert Woods with touchdown number 8 on the year, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game, and no signs of slowing down.
Ryland on for the extra point. And it's 21-3. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it ends with a Robert Woods touchdown reception. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Kaiser to throw it. Pass incomplete.
Now, these two teams faced off earlier in the year, right around mid-season, back in Week 9. And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home.
Throwing again is Kaiser on 2nd and 10.
To the right side, here's Mayer. Following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've only converted once in 4 tries. Here it's 3rd and 2. That is caught, and he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
A gain of 6, and a San Diego 1st down.
To the air again, Kaiser. Oh, Kaiser can't get away, and he'll go down. Sione Takitaki. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. That's number 4. Sack number 4. They had 4 last week, so he's been down on the ground a lot.
Partner, they say the eye in the sky does not lie. And that's indeed the case because they watched the game tape from the previous week, incorporated it into their own defensive scheme, and continued to get after this quarterback.
And now this defense will be searching for sack number 5. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, already seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle. It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
Offense returns to the field. There's the running back, the bruiser from Alabama, Damian Harris.
And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here.
Ball under 36 now. Here's a 2nd and 4. Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw pulled in by Robinson here.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down.
Now, how about this throw right here? Had to throw it to the left sideline, and you know the timing's got to be correct on this one. Ball's got to be right where it needs to be, and it was. That's because he had great arm strength on that one, able to drive the football. Quarterbacks love it when they can show off their arms.
And they'll throw on 1st down with Lawrence. Out route, he finds his man. It's Jones.
2 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Now Lawrence.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
And 8 yards to go.
Now Lawrence to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. That'll put him over 100 yards receiving now here in this first half of action. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Lawrence going to throw again.
This complete to Jones. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8.
So from the 22, here's 2nd and 2.
22-yard line.
Here's Lawrence to throw.
He'll find Jones again, complete. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
A gain of 3 on the play. 1st down, Austin.
Lawrence will throw. That's swung out wide to Harris.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
They'll come up 2nd and 7.
At the 16-yard line.
From the shotgun, Lawrence, and quickly into the hands of Robinson.
Third catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a first down.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Now Lawrence.
That's complete right around the 8. Only a yard in the completion. It's 2nd and goal.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Touchdown! Travis Kelce, a 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Caps are able to add on to their first half lead.
You know, in golf, they often talk about playing the course and not worrying about what the other players are doing, what their scores are. That's essentially what we're seeing from this offense. They're just having fun and doing what they feel like doing today.
Now Ryland for the PAT.
And they open the lead up now to 25 points. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told.
And it culminates in a Travis Kelce touchdown. So after the field goal, Ryland back out as he'll send this one away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. The defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10.
Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down.
That's good for a San Diego first down.
Back to Robinson now on first down.
And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
From the 47, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 47-yard
on the counter, this is Robinson.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Open man, that's Collins. He's got it.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The defense surrenders a 13-yard pass play there on 3rd and 1.
San Diego first down. First and 10 at the 37.
On 1st and 10, Kaiser.
Another one caught by Collins.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down.
San Diego first down. First and 10.
To throw, Kaiser. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Akeem Hicks. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
But, Charles, this has been something to watch so far. This is where you really feel for a quarterback. He's been running for his life in this first half.
Brandon, that's 5 sacks already, so you know he's got to be saying, can we get some more guys in here to block, please? Because if we don't, we're going to need another quarterback.
To throw is Kaiser.
This will be caught downfield by Moore.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. Working out of the gun. Here's Kaiser. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. Akeem Hicks able to get in there yet again. That's already 3 sacks for him here in this first half of football. And his kick here is good. And they're back within 3 scores as it's now a 22-point game.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
Taking it about the 1. And he returns this to the 22. Offense returns to the field. There's the running back, the bruiser from Alabama, Damian Harris.
He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the second quarter.
And he doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back. And that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Now Lawrence. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a first down.
And an Austin first down.
Here's Lawrence.
He completes it to Jones.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down at will.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. And that nearly trouble, but it's incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Again, it's Lawrence.
Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he's brought down. He's up over 50 yards receiving now in this first half. It's a first down.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action.
Lawrence's throw pulled in by Woods.
And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 37-yard line.
Lawrence.
Caught by Jones. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25.
A gain of 12. And an Austin first down.
On first down, Lawrence on the slant. He'll get it to Jones.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
2nd down and 3.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Setting up the screen, Harris.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Now Lawrence to throw.
And it's caught. Touchdown. Marvin Jones. A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Caps will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
Extra point by Ryland, up and good.
And the route is on here in this first half.
Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Back out comes this offense now late in this first half. Well, things for them, just to put it bluntly, man, it has been tough sledding here in the first half, facing that big deficit. The clock is dwindling now. Maybe if they can get something on the board here before intermission, they'll have at least a little momentum heading into the second half.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Kaiser now. And that's going to be incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Oh, here's a fake on the jet sweep and a give to Robinson.
Yeah, that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up.
So the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Take it at the 37. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
39-yard punt, 6 yards on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
Now Allen Robinson and company gearing up to go again on offense. Making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but he's shredding defenses, getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw here complete to Kelsey.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This was the old NFL record distance for decades, a 63-yard attempt. That's leaking to the right, and he missed it by a foot or 2. It's no good. So that would have been something from that distance, but to no avail. Comes up empty as we have reached the intermission. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you and Charles in a bit. But first, let's get to some of these scores around the NFL here in a busy Week 14. We'll begin our trip around the NFL with an interesting one right off the bat. And it's the home side who have the lead as they play the second quarter. Jerry Jeudy, a touchdown reception. From there, we're off to check out another game. And as you see, they were losers earlier this afternoon. C.J. Stroud, strong in the victory as it pushes his guys back above the 500 mark on the year. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. As you can see the score there in the second quarter. Randall Cobb, a touchdown reception. We saw the big man, Damian Harris, put together a solid first half. He wound up finding the end zone on a touchdown run to help give his guys the advantage here at the break.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. This offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. Well, it's hard to imagine the first half going any better for them, CD, and now here as they begin their first series of the second half. I mean, they score here. This one, it's pretty much out of reach.
We honestly might already be at that point, partner, because this team, they were dominant in the first half, continue to be dominant now, and I think they're viewing this as a put-away drive on their way to a lopsided victory.
A gain of 2.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Lawrence will throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down.
This is just more of the same. This defense has had no answer on a lot of these throws. They've let these receivers run wild, and here's another completion for good yardage.
Now a first down carry for Harris. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
Now 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
From the gun, it's Lawrence.
Buying time to his left. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
Now Lawrence.
Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
Following the interception, Kaiser.
A short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
At the 33-yard line.
Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun.
And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
That's good for a San Diego first down. 1st and 10 at the 29.
They'll throw here. Kaiser.
That pass complete to Moore.
Evades him at the 20. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
A gain of 9.
2nd down and a yard.
And 1 at the 20-yard line.
Kaiser to throw it. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
On 3rd and 1, here's Kaiser. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone.
It's a gain of 18. Complete to Elijah Moore. 1st and goal at the 2-yard
Play action now. Kaiser. Looking left sideline, incomplete.
Following the play here, now we've got an injury. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
3 red zone trips have yielded just 2 field goals for them to this point, so they'll be searching for something more on 2nd and goal here. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there.
His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Steamers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. So a very important first drive of the 3rd quarter, Charles, and safe to say, a much-needed touchdown.
Which leads to the question, where was this in the first half? Because if they'd had a few more drives like that, they wouldn't be in this situation. But that is the kind of drive that sends a message to the other side. We're going to be here, and we're going to battle you to the end.
And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
Austin's offense ready to go again. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10.
They'll start on the ground with Harris. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up.
While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Now Lawrence on first down. Going to Woods, but that pass is intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And they finally put it into this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And his throw here is incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Now Lawrence to throw on 2nd down.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, Lawrence. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. These two have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the first.
He may go back to the huddle and have a little discussion with his passer. You know, maybe you don't have to leave me quite that much. But on that play, bailed him out in a big way, didn't he?
He did indeed. Hey, at least he gets to put it on the highlight reel.
Play action. It's Lawrence. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 23 yards, the final tally. They'll toss to Harris. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
He'll try again. And this time he finally breaks through. It's a touchdown.
Well, this offensive line has really stepped up to the challenge here because those Mastodons, they've been sensational clearing holes all game long. And this is great work down here near the goal line to give their back the space he needs to work his way into the end zone.
Ryland on for the extra point.
And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. That time a 6-play drive. And it was Damian Harris who finished things off with a touchdown run.
Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
They got 5 through the air last play, now 5 on the ground. 1st and 10. Here's Kaiser. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
To throw, Kaiser.
He's going to drop this underneath for Robinson.
He'll be dropped shy of the 40 despite powering through the tackle. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. To throw is Kaiser.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
Gain of 10 yards. That's good for a San Diego first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Kaiser now from the 50. And he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49, a gain of just 2.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Now Kaiser.
Over the middle, he gets it to Collins.
So give him 2 yards there on the completion. 3rd and 7 now.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Kaiser. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. The 3rd down conversion successful. A gain of 11. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Robinson up the middle.
Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
That's good for A.
Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Robinson is going to go backwards. He'll lose yardage back to the 5.
It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
You've got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
Kaiser now. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Harold Landry in there with pressure yet again. That is the 7th time that they have dropped him here this afternoon. Kaiser, 3rd and goal. Touchdown!
Nico Collins
From 10 yards out.
and the Steamers are able to cut into that deficit. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks, because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
Extra point right down the middle, and that'll cut the lead down now to 22. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
Offense returns to the field. There's the running back, the bruiser from Alabama, Damian Harris.
He is hoping to find the end zone for a 3rd time, and we sit now in the 3rd quarter.
And nothing would excite him more, but I think even more so, his offensive line. Anytime you've got a guy scoring that many times, that means you've done a really nice job in front of him.
You're always giving props to the big fellas up front.
It's always a good idea. Those are some massive men. I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. He's got his man. That's Woods on the out route.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. The offense on third down tonight, they have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. Again, it's Lawrence. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Quick slant there gets him the first down, 6 yards on the play. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way, it worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
On the give, this is Harris. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Well, now hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. On first down, Lawrence.
His throw incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Off the play fake, here's Lawrence.
Man open is Robinson. And they are able to stop it, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
They'll try to run with Harris. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. Second and goal from the 1.
They'll try again. And this time he's in for the touchdown.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Now Ryland for the PAT.
And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it was Damian Harris who finished things off with a touchdown run.
And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Facing a big fourth quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. A short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer.
It'll go as a gain of 4, and that'll make it second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 22-yard line.
They'll throw here. Kaiser.
It gets it right back to Mayer.
These two have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the first.
A 7-yard gain. And a San Diego first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
From the gun, Kaiser. Over the middle, it's complete. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it's second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the 36-yard line.
To the air again, Kaiser. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 2.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Kaiser on 3rd and 2. And that is incomplete. A at this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Now they go for it on fourth, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. A fourth down pass play doesn't work out, and the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. Doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
They hand this off to Harris. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's second down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Here's Lawrence. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down. Here's Chad Ryland now on for the field goal.
This is a 49-yard attempt, right hash. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle, and that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
But now this offense comes back out onto the field. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss.
On 1st and 10, Kaiser.
Hitting Mayer here on the out route.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Kaiser to throw it. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
For A. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
First down, Kaiser.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Back to throw again. And he comes back with one complete. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
3rd and 2.
3rd and 2.
Here's Kaiser. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
San Diego, first down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Brought down at the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
To throw, Kaiser. And he's got his man in stride, complete. That play gets him 6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
Working out of the gun. Here's Kaiser. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. Touchdown! Bijan Robinson. A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Steamers get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit.
CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Austin's offense ready to go again. And it would seem as if their three-game winning streak is about to go to 4, but still a little work to do as they start 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Harris. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground.
He's got a man, complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That goes for a gain of 31.
And even with the game seemingly in hand, they're continuing to fire away, pressing the ball down the field. Listen, it's worked all day. No reason to go away from it now.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Someone moved, flag is out. That's going to be 5 yards.
And that'll drive coaches crazy. You work all week on dealing with loud crowds, on dealing with motion, and then you have a guy jump.
Well, this O-line's been great. They've got the big lead, so give them a pass there, I guess.
Yeah, I would think so, because if we were grading them on their performance in this game, a lot of pluses in their boxes so far.
And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49.
The tackle band is shy of midfield. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 14.
On 2nd down, here's Lawrence. Over the middle, complete. It's Robinson. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. The offense on 3rd down, they've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. Here it's 3rd and 3. Here's Lawrence to throw. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. No gain on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. And just to put everyone on notice, that is his 1,199th catch. So the next one, that'll be 1,200 for his career. They're going for it. This is Harris. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it. But in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. 1st down, and they go back to Harris. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Oh, the motion comes too late, and this is going to be a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Still 2nd down.
On 2nd down, this is Harris. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. 99 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
Here's Chad Ryland now on for the field goal. On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt.
And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
Taken at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. Just too much to handle on the other side in this one. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
What impressive performance just became a little bit more impressive here as they add yet another score to the ledger late in the fourth quarter.
And not much has stopped them at any point in this game, partner. This is just an old-fashioned blowout right here. They probably could have put the brakes on themselves, but they elected not to and played this one all the way out.
Ryland on for the extra point.
Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
At the 28-yard line.
Second down, Kaiser. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now third down.
Incomplete. He was covered by Brian Asamoah.
Kaiser.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
18. That's good for a San Diego.
One final shot for Kaiser. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Now, one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for Austin, it's a very important win as they move to 9-4 now on the year. And they'll get another road date next week. Meanwhile, for the home team here, any slim hopes they had at a playoff berth gone now as they drop to 4-9. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.